What's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is Emilio Corrett. I'm a dentist here in Chicago for the last 20 years. I'm in the Wicker Park neighborhood. And today I'm going to go over kind of the process of what I do when I cement or when I deliver some veneers. There's a patient that we just saw a few days ago, and I took some photos and wanted to show you kind of what we do, how we communicate with the patient, the things that we are looking for, and kind of like that process. So this is a patient that we did 4 veneers on. So these two, there was 2 teeth here that had root canals from a long time ago. The teeth underneath got real dark. She didn't like them. She had already some crowns on it that she did not like, or veneers on it that she did not like. And then these 2 teeth, we call we call them a peg lateral. So basically a small tooth. So when she was born, these teeth, both of these teeth, were underdeveloped. So what we did was we proposed to do a prepless veneer on this one, meaning that we didn't shave any of the tooth structure down. We just added this porcelain, and on this one here, the 2 far ones are prepless. And then these were she already had veneers on them, so we just basically took off the old ones and put these on. One of the main things that I wanted to make sure was, so this is what we call a try-in appointment. So we put the veneers on. We kind of use like a paste to kind of hold them in place. They kind of move around and stuff because they're just basically on the face of the tooth. So we put them in her mouth, and that way that she could see what they look like before we deliver them. So if there's any things that she's like, hey, can you change this or can you change that? The color's not right. We will send it back and get all that stuff changed. With this particular patient, she loved everything. This one tooth, she wanted to, and here it's not as obvious, but she wanted this tooth to mimic a little bit more and have it look a little bit more like this. She didn't like the way, she liked the way this edge here was more rounded and this one was more flat. So she wants us to round that off a little bit more so they look pretty similar. But she was happy. She's like, if they can't do it, I'm happy with the way they look already. And I said, no, we could do it. So we sent these back, and we'll be delivering these probably in a couple weeks. But just kind of wanted to give you an idea of how we go through the process. You are part of the process. You are giving the okay before we cement these. The thing that I hate that is, makes me unhappy is when I deliver something and then when I give them the mirror, it doesn't look good. That doesn't happen anymore because we do this process just like this. Before we cement anything, we hand them the mirror, and if there's anything that they're unhappy with, we make the changes. And if we have to do it 100 times, we do it 100 times until they're 100% happy. And, sometimes there's give and take. So sometimes there are certain things that they ask us to change, and you just have to compromise. So not everything that you do is able to fix exact because of just limitations. And that's all done before we ever start the case. So she had some awareness of things that we were unable to perfect 100%, and she was okay with that. So just kind of an outlook of how I do things. And if you are wanting to get a cosmetic consultation, give us a call at 773-292-1911, 773-292-1911. Take care.